all, I want to thank Archana ji for presenting such a beautiful inaugural dance by all those young budding artists. They are artists because they aspire to be dancers. And let me be clear with the thought of arranging this evening by the members of Brindan only, rather than inviting some big stalwarts and presenting the big shows. Our foundation believes in some other philosophy where we go in different provinces of India for teaching, for performing, for spreading music, as well as educating people about the wellness through performing arts. The purpose of playing these traditional instruments in a different way is just to ignite that inherent talent that all of us have in us. We believe that we are born with rhythm, so all of us have rhythm, all of us have that talent of music in us. Only thing is that we just need one ignition to nourish or to start that flare. And if we can engage people into this world of creativity where they can spend some time in music, not as a practitioner or not as a performer, even as a listener. If we just listen to music for an hour or for 10 minutes, and this kind of music, which just not excites our mind, rather it gives a pleasant feel, and slowly it lasts an everlasting effect in our mind. So basically that is the purpose. I am introducing this traditional Indian drum, tabla. Tabla is basically a South Asian percussion that was invented in Persia but developed more in South Asian parts. But nowadays, all over the world, tabla has become very popular because of its free, fluid gelling in different genres of music like jazz, pop, rock, and Western classic, everywhere. But what is its root? That is very important. For that, we need to go deep into it. So, my purpose is to just ignite that surge in masses, in commoners, that see, just this instrument is just not for entertainment. If we go in some search, we can be passionate about this music. It's just not for entertainment, just not for meditation, not for any healing, because Indian classical music has a lot of aspects. It has meditative mode, it has excitements, of course it has some dynamics, and many other more aspects. I'm starting a very short introductory part in tabla, and in the later half I will be joined with some of my team members of Vrindan, the band way, which we call impulse way, the presentation of Indian classical music in a little more different way, where we try to mingle these folk tradition, the purity of raw, erratic soundscape of folk music with sophisticated classical music. because the classical music's sophistication is all grammatically scripted. But when we make it free, and we can feel that essence of pure Indian folk music in that also. So our later half will be a fusion kind of music with folk and Indian music, starting a rich traditional repertoire of Indian tabla. Maybe it will be little slow, but that is the way. If we can spend some time, then we can be engrossed completely into that world of creativity, because it is open. Indian music based on the free space, where like a painter, we paint with different syllables. It is just not some very structured music as any other genre of music. That is the reason Indian music is quite popular. Starting today's recital in Teen Taal. Taal system is basically groove. So those grooves, how it impacts the traditional art form, I will try to explore that. Thank you so much.
Oh
Sarengi is from Rajasthan. I mean, the mand which he's playing, it's a very typical folk melody of Rajasthan, and the sophisticated syllables of tabla. But when it gels with this folk groove, tabla, there are different school of thoughts. The composition which I am playing, that is from Punjab. So Punjab has a different style of playing. So these syllables are age old, and the compositions and bandishes are age old. So when it merges with each other style, how does it sound? Lucknow. Lucknow style is different. This is South Indian. Syllables are same. This is a small glimpse of how we not exactly traditionally, but in a folk way, when we represent little of our traditional repertoire. We are playing a short, quick 5 minutes, fast tempo things, again in a groove where it has a beauty, and then I will be joined with some other musicians. Tabla has a poetic and lyrical expression also. When we recite the bowls, Thank you so much.